All right. I hope everyone is well. It's conference week and we're excited over here in Arkansas. Looking forward to meeting a lot of you guys. I just want to do a quick video, talk about what to expect and kind of the outlay of the weekend and what it's going to look like. So 11:30 is going to begin registration on Friday, and this will give folks plenty of time to come between 11:30 and 1 and get registered. Come and get your lanyard. It'll give you something with your name on it. It'll give you everything that has to do with the whole layout of the weekend for what to expect on Friday and then all day Saturday and over into Sunday. But I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of that right now. We will begin the conference at 1 o'clock. We'll begin with some music and kind of give some opening announcements and how things will work for the weekend, how we're going to do our book giveaways, and what to expect on meal times. And I will just remind you at this time for meal times that lunch will be on your own for both days, for Friday and Saturday, and then supper will be provided, dinner will be provided by us on Friday night and Saturday night. That's included in your conference ticket price. It'll be at the embassy. We've got essentially back-to-back rooms. So when you walk in, we have really their two largest ballrooms rented out, and it's multiple sections divided. So on one side we'll have the actual conference, and then on the other side we'll have the dining hall. So when you walk straight into the main entrance, you'll see us set up there. Registration will be right there, probably, I don't know, 35 yards when you walk into the main entrance, right where the ballrooms are seated. We'll have a table set up right there. Come get your lanyard and come meet us. Come say hi. Let us know who you are. And there'll be fellowship happening all around the lobby area there. A lot of you are coming in on Thursday night. Some of you are coming in on Friday. But either way, just make sure you get set up in your room and registered and get down there and see us. And then at 1 o'clock we'll begin, and then 1:30 will be our first presentation, and David Curtis will kick us off to begin around the 1:30 mark is what we're shooting for. And that'll keep us on track for the remainder of the weekend. And from that point, we'll have some book giveaways, and then we'll have another speaker or two, and then we'll have dinner, and we'll come back and we'll finish the first night. I believe it's with Don Preston. Looking forward to that. And then we'll kick off the next day. And I think it's Bob who's kicking off Saturday for us with Zachariah. And then I think it goes to back to Brother Don Preston, and just the whole day will be packed with that. So essentially, from Friday at 1, you're going to be at the conference room. I think the way we've got it timed up is that the last message ends around the 8 o'clock mark, 8 to 8:30 mark. So we'll be done by 8:30. That'll give you plenty of time. You guys will be able to hang out down in the ballroom until midnight. And then beginning the next day, we'll start at 9:30 on Saturday. We'll be all day. I mean, it's completely packed. The only break that we have in there is for lunch, and you'll see those times on your lanyard, and we'll pick back up. And then right after dinner on Saturday night, we will have a Q&A. And the way the Q&A will work, it won't be open questions from the floor. We'll have cards for you to submit a question. And if your question doesn't get answered in the Q&A, then I'm going to do my best either on my channel or to get the speakers, particularly whoever your question was for, to try to get you an answer to it. So we want you to walk away having your questions answered. Not that we know the answer to everything. We may not know it, but we want to do our best to give you at least our opinion on it and think. And I don't want you to walk away saying, well, my question didn't get answered. If it doesn't get answered during the Q&A time, I mean, think about it. We're going to have 7 of us sitting up there. Me and Travis kind of moderating the panel of 5. And with 5 guys who have the knowledge base that our speakers have, I mean, they could speak for, hours and hours. And we're going to try to keep it to a respectable time. But I really do think it'll be enjoyable. And we'll have those questions submitted before that happens, and we'll filter through them. And there are some particular things that I'm wanting to ask, and just generic things that people who aren't familiar with our view may need to hear. So and they may be, some of them may be softballs, but some of them will be intriguing even to those who have heard them before. So we want to make sure all of that gets answered. So the conference officially at the embassy, now obviously everybody's staying Saturday night. The conference is officially done at the embassy after the Q&A on Saturday night. But on Sunday morning, so next Sunday morning, it's about 30 miles from the embassy to our church here in Mark Tree. So Jonesboro's roughly an hour and 15, depending on where you're going in Memphis, to Memphis. And then right between Jonesboro and Memphis is First Baptist Church of Mark Tree. And some of you guys have said that you're staying, and it may be more than I think it is who are staying, but I'm going to speak Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, and then Travis will speak Sunday morning roughly at about 11:15. Our service will start at 11 here on Sunday morning. So I'll speak from about 10 to 10:45, and then Travis will speak from about 11:20 to whenever he's finished. So if you guys want to stay for that, then you're more than welcome. We would love to have you. There won't be lunch provided afterward, but we're going to do our best to provide breakfast and donuts, some drinks, something like that. But a large reason why we have to move the conference away from the church is due to the space of our fellowship hall. We can't accommodate a couple hundred in there, but we can accommodate roughly 100 or so. It's not a large space, but I think it'll do for what we're wanting to do Sunday morning. So if any of you guys want to come, and just be at the church, 9:15, something in that range, then we're going to have coffee. We'll have, donuts, something like that, some kind of light breakfast. But again, complimentary breakfast is at the hotel, and it's a really, really good breakfast. So if you're there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then it is a really, really good breakfast that's included in your hotel price that's there at the embassy. I mean, they're cooked to order, omelets and all kind of stuff that they're going to have. So it's a really nice venue, and we're excited about it. So just kind of wanted to give everybody a heads up. If you got any questions that I haven't covered, you may want to leave them down below. Don't know if anybody's concerned about the dress code, but it's not. Everybody here won't be wearing suit and tie, I promise. Now, the speakers and myself, I mean, we'll probably wear a jacket on and off some, but please don't feel like you've got to show up in 3-piece suit and tie. That's not the case at all. We want you to come and enjoy it and have a good time. We're looking for a weekend of really just to meet a lot of people and to strengthen ourselves in the Lord. And this will be a space for a lot of people to come who can actually have conversations that they may not be able to have on a lot of fronts. And we want you to be able to do that. And we want you to be able to ask questions. I think there are a lot of people coming to this that may not, that may be interested in wanting to find some things out and see what our answers are. So we want to be respectful to everyone who comes, and we're not looking for any kind of, infighting or anything like that. It won't be tolerated at the conference. So just praying for a fruitful weekend, and that God would be glorified in everything that is done, and that we would seek to rightfully divide the word of truth. This is our goal and our mission. And I just pray that it's going to be a blessing to you guys. And we're so looking forward to it, and can't wait to meet you all. So come on, we'll see you in just about a week here at the bunker. See you soon.